Good night, teacher Judith. My name is Jose Luis Manrique. I am Luz Adriana's husband. At first, thank you so much that you can answer our mail. It's so important that you can take a moment at your time and write us. That's so important. And we are doing this video because in your mail said it that you don't speak Spanish and I don't speak English so good, but I'm trying to do this, I don't know, it's force to speak in English and that you can understand me. We want that you see the the instrument that we create in Access. We create a teacher's instrument called DIGICLASE. That is an instrument, planification instrument of innovation class. At first, I want that you note we are teachers in Colombia. We work in a little town called Chaguani. I'm going to see you Chaguani in Colombia. Here's Colombia at the map. Here is Bogota, the capital city. And Chaguani, it's a little town at 3 hours of Bogota. Here is Chaguani. It's a very small town, very beautiful town. The people are so beautiful. You can see some photos. Here is Chaguani. You can see that it's so small. The the school of my wife is this one. You can see it. This white point. This white point is the school. My wife is teacher at this school. I'm sorry if you can understand, but my English is not good in this moment. I work here. Here is the school. You can see some rivers. This is the Quebrada Vieja. This is the town. Okay. This is Montefrio Vereda. It's you can see the mountains here. Cultivate cafe, coffee. You can see this is the church. This is Cerro Con. This is the salmon tree, and this is the park. Okay, again Cerro Con. A lot of mountains. Okay, more mountains. And okay, you can see now the Chawani. This is the white. I don't remember carretera, but you can see how is Chawani. It's a beautiful town. Okay, you can see it. Okay, now that you see Germany. Okay, look at that. It's a beautiful town, really a beautiful town. I'm going to see you the park. Here is the park. Our house is this one. This is my house in Chawani. This is my house. I have 3 children with Luz Adriana. I'm going to see you the principal park. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, this is the principal park. As you see, this is a very small town. Very small town. This is the principal park. We work in a school that is called Fray José Leo. I'm going that you can know the school. And the school, there are 500 students. It's no, it's not a big students, but we have a little problem. The problem is that uh, the quality of the teachers and the quality of the students, it's so bad. It's so less. The principal factor is the planation and the using of the ticks. The teacher doesn't like use ticks and doesn't like plan the classes because don't have the knowledge. This is the school. Look at that. This is the school Fray Jose Leo. I I wish that you can see it. Okay, let me a moment. If the internet let look at that. This is Fray Jose Leo Chaguani. This is the school that we work. And I say to you that the teachers doesn't like plan the class. For these reasons, we with my wife create this application, create DigiClasse using Access. Why Access? Because the in Colombia it's so common that everybody use Windows for work, for do a letter, for do account. It's so typical that everybody use computers with the operative systems that is Windows and use the Office. For this reason, we create this instrument, technological instrument in Access. Um, Here is the application that we want that you see it. This is DigiClasse. DigiClasse is doing, and this proposal is that the teacher can planate the class, can planate optimal class. There are three items: open the class, opening class of the little kids, open of contents administrator, and some acts frequently asked. I'm going to planate a class for you. I'm going to click for class. This is the date that I'm going to do the class. I'm going to do the class, for example, today for the class of tomorrow. I can search school. In this case, doesn't do school, but I can read it. For example, Pedregal. This is the period: first period, second period, first period, and fourth period. I'm going to put first period. This is the signature: mathematics, Spanish, science, socials, biology, experiments, etiquette, philosophics, religion, education, physics, English, art, music, dance, technology, emprendiment. I'm going to put, for example, mathematics. For which first grade, second grade, third grade, I'm going to put first grade. Time for my class. I'm going to do click, and I said 5 minutes in my class, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 6 hours. I'm going to put 6 hours, for example. This is one of the principal best aspects that can be with the DIGICLASE, that is the standards. In Colombia have a política estatal política, that is the standard, basic standard of the competence. With this standard, you can search that all the students have the same knowledge in um, any various school, in anything school. Okay, for example, here the standards are in the books of the ministry, the education ministry, but we digitalized all the standards in these little boxes. For example, we have the standard for Spanish, mathematics, science socials, biology, competence students, English, education physics, and technology. You can, for example, I'm going to planate the signature mathematics. I do click in mathematics, and I'm going to put what standard I'm going to prepare for my students. For example, numeric system, special or geometric systems, things metric on med systems, algorithms or statistics, or system algebraics and fixed variational. I'm going to put, for example, this one, statistics. When I put statistics, I'm going to search in these boxes where is statistic. I'm going to do click in this box, and I can see all the subprocesses that have to be a relation with this one. When I put this standard, I have to search what is the subprocess that have relation with this standard. For this thing, I'm going to search this one, do a click, and I search what can I use for this standard. For example, this one represent statistics in my town using objects, concrete, pictograms, and diagrams in Excel. And I put this one. Later, I go down and I search the grade. For example, I am working in first grade. In this case, I do click in first grade, and I search the objectives of learnership in the topic of mathematics. I use this one, mathematics objective. I do click, and I search which can I use that can work the objective with this standard and this process. I do click, and I search. For example, learn about the norms. Okay, no, I am in social. We are working in mathematics, excuse me. Mathematics. This one can be describe the spatial ubication of objects using medible's attributes and the variables. I can use this one. When I do click in this one, This serves me a formation objective, specifics formation of mathematics using this objective and using this process and using this standard. Okay, so I only do a click, and this four, it's the specifics formation of mathematics that you can do in your class. For example, this one represents analyze information in tables or graphics. I do click and I copy and paste this one. This is a little error that would have the the program, but this is a little error that we can't in this moment, um, I don't know, save, because we are teachers, we are not engineer systems or technological system. For this reason, uh, our knowledge in system in Java or in C++, it's so low. But it's only that we copy this text and paste it in this box. It's so easy. Later, we're going to do using the TIG resources. In the TIG resources, you can search and find some elements TIGs element from, for example, the computer, the tablet, smartphone, smart TV, radio, scanner. This is multifunctional like Epson, like Canon, video playing console, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, DVD, video beam, computer with internet, creation, appropriate creation, or Reuters, for example. We're going to do a computer with internet. I have to describe what I use this computer with internet. For example, see a video in YouTube, for example, and I copy and paste the URL in the Explorer. For example, if I'm going to use a video in YouTube, for example, I put it here in my computer YouTube. I'm going to see, I don't know, mathematics, mathematical music, for example. Oh no, we can say statistics, statistic and probability. I'm going to see this video in the class, on the class. So I can copy this URL and paste it in this one. That's for the unknowns. Okay. So for this a little mistake. Okay. We have to only copy and paste this in the box, and later we're going to use the pedagogical records. I'm going to search what pedagogical records I'm going to use. For example, market or special book. I'm going to put it. Later, I search a topic when I'm going to see in my class. I am preparing a class for firsts. For this reason, I'm going to click in first, and later I'm going to search mathematics. I do click in mathematics, and here are a lot of topics that I can see in my class. For example, I'm going to be statistics. For this reason, I'm going to search some topic with a statistics. For example, um, the symmetric and asymmetric properties, uh, union and intersection, for example. Okay. Later, I'm going to do how I begin my class, how I applicate my class, how I finalize my class, and how can evaluate my class. And how can English begin my class? I can put see a video in the computer. For example, how I applicate my class. In this case, we're going to do a questionnaire. Okay. Okay. I write all the activities that I'm going to do in my class. How I finalize? I finally my class in doing. I going to do. Okay, this one. I going to do. I'm going to do um, a little game using a statistic like mode. I don't know what is mode. Uh, mm, promediate. Yes. Plus using Excel, for example. And how can I evaluate this class? I can say it, I don't know, for example, final evaluation. I can use attachments. For example, if I take a photograph, or if I do a guide, or if I have a video, I can do 2 clicks and I can uh, app in Access uh, attachments. For example, this word, for example, and I say okay, and say me that I have one attachment in my class. Can be photograph, PDF, or a video, or okay, a lot of things that you can use in your class. Here are reflections. For example, my class was good. I can put all the reflection that some students don't understand nothing, or the class was so interesting, or I don't know, all the reflections that you can do in your class. Now I save the class and I can see a little information here. You can see it. If you can see it, I'm going to maximize here. Okay, look at that. This is the same form. As you can see, all I do in the class. Now you can export this inform to PDF here in my desktop. For example, I go to the to my desktop and look at that. Look at that. You can you can use this PDF to show you for the rector, for the principal, for the coordinate, and you can see what can I do with the with DigiClasse. But DigiClasse have another elements. What another elements have? For example, I can save a lot of class. You can see, for example, I go to the first class and he saved me the class. So I have a control, all the control of my class. I have the planation, the execution, and the control. I can have administrator. Okay, this one no. I have administrator that you can add schools. You can add topics and grade first, grade second, grade third, grade four, and grade five. You can add different dimension of grade O. Have a signature. You can add a signatures. You can add pedagogical recurse. You can add ticks. You can add evaluation. For this reason, you can administrate all your resources, your school resources, in at this at DigiClasse and this instrument. And okay, you can, for example, do a planification in grade O with all dimensions. Okay, and you can save it. You have two attachment. You can save it. You can eliminate the registers, for example, eliminate that. Um, you have I can go outside with the class plan. I can see the other standards if I want to use another standards in my class. This is the inform. Look at that. I can send to email to my principal, say that here is my planation for tomorrow, for example, and the principal or the coordinate can know what I am doing at the school, in my school. Okay, this is all low. Okay. One of the principal fortresses that have this DigiClasse, this instrument, it's that doesn't need internet connections. You only have to know to download to this instrument to your computer. Only you have to go for our page. Our page is maestrosinnovadores.com. Here is the URL, and you can download for your computer free, totally free. Why free? Because we want to help all the teachers in Colombia, in Cundinamarca, and we are working for the education quality. It's the only dream that we have with my wife. Um, Approximately, we're going to see that we have another. How can I say it? Apportionment. For example, I have apportionment. We have in TICCONFIO, that is a strategy of the Minister of Technology and Communications at Colombia. As you can see in this page, this is the page Appear DigiClasse. You only have to do click, and you can see what we are doing in DigiClasse. We have a little entrevist here, and here are two commenters. that is so interesting for us. Um, Another strategy that we are help us is Red Social Cundinamarca. In this page, all the teachers of Cundinamarca speak some topics, specific topics of the X, of the class, of the circulars. Oh, well, okay, a lot of topics, but you can do click in this link, and you can go for DigiClass, and you can understand, and you can. I we trying to explain what is the digital assessor, what is the classic, what is our mission, our vision, what we want with this item, with this instrument, with this stick. Uh, the Judih, I, I I wish you really that you can understand me, that you can see this video, that you can write us again, that you can understand what I'm trying to say you with this planification. In Colombia, the teachers know so bad, but doesn't like planificate. This is a new instrument. It doesn't exist in internet. In Chile are are so similar, but have to use internet all the time. In Colombia, the a lot of school doesn't have internet connection. For this reason, the teachers can be planning the class, and this is a mistake. A mistake if we want to improve our classes, improve um, the objective of the students. We want only we want that the teachers can be better with this instrument. So mm, I have nothing more to say you. Uh, thank you so much for this opportunity that we can help us with a commentary and that can say us how can we improve this instrument tick, and what do you think about this. So no more. um, we have a little hope just for you for in the United States, and thank you so much. Bye bye, little from Colombia, teacher Judith. Thank you so much. Bye.